book review of The Stress Effect by Henry Thompson. This is a great book whether you're a business manager, internet marketer, or a business career professional who's working really hard but sometimes feels overworked, overwhelmed, or stressed out. It's a great book because it really takes psychological and scientific research and backs up these ideas that stress really does lower productivity, lower efficiency, and makes it just so we can't accomplish as much no matter what your goals are. So by reading this book, you can understand a few different things. First of all, how stress negatively affects us. You can identify those areas in your life which maybe you're underperforming and that might be due to stress. You can also maybe become more motivated to say no to some things, to cut some stress out of your life. And then the most important part of this book is within the last chapter, Thompson actually recommends 7 different strategies for lowering your levels of stress. And I think this chapter, if you're not into reading about the reasons behind things or the research behind things, this chapter alone is worth getting this book from your library or buying the book. And right now I can just summarize for you the 7 things that he recommends you do and pay attention to lower your stress levels. So the first thing is awareness, being aware of your own health, your energy levels, how much you've rested, how much work you're taking on, the environment around you, and aware of things in a more grateful and thankful way as well. Next thing he recommends is rest, taking rest between work sessions, working within periods of 45 minutes to 2 hours, and then taking rest, and paying attention to when your body is demanding that you rest so you don't ignore it and just always drink more coffee and just try to work harder all the time. The next thing he recommends is exercise. By exercising, you release different chemicals within your brain, you let your body recoup and recover from working or staring at the computer, and you also get the blood flowing, and it can help you when you're not specifically focusing on work. You can actually come up with very creative solutions that maybe your mind wasn't free enough to come up with otherwise. For example, if you spend all of your time reading books and studying and trying to solve a business problem, looking online, meeting with consultants, and you never take a step back and relax or exercise, it might be only when you're exercising that your subconscious and unconscious is able to piece together all those different puzzle pieces to come up with a solution that you really need. The next way to lower stress is by changing your nutrition. By having the right balance of water and nutrients in your body, you'll have more energy, you'll be able to combat stress more effectively, and there's many studies that show that people who have too high a sugar levels or bad nutrition or they're dehydrated have less patience, less cognitive functionability, and less creativity. So it's really important to treat your body with respect in terms of nutrition if you want to be highly effective in the business workplace. Another thing it recommends in this book is attitude, changing the way you see things, changing how grateful you are for things, changing your attitude towards goals, towards how much you can get done every day, and just your outlook and your self-talk can all affect how stressed out you are and how your body really absorbs stress and manages it. And the last tip provided here for managing stress is learning. If you're constantly learning new things, taking on new challenges, becoming an expert in a new area, your mind will be in this explorative mode, whereas if you're constantly just being reactive and adjusting to things and not learning anything new and you're kind of bored, you feel like you're stuck in a rut, you might get stressed out more about things that otherwise would be easy to handle, and your mind is used to being agile and handling those new challenges, where if that's not the case, something new coming up might seem scary and overwhelming and might be something that makes you very stressed out. So these are some great tips by Thompson on how to manage stress within your business and your life. And again, if you want to check this book out at your library or get a copy from Amazon.com or somewhere else, the book is called The Stress Effect, and it's by Henry Thompson.